Welcome to the Inn Spot. I am the chef at the Inn Spot on the Bay, along with my partner, Pam Wolfert. We have been running this place since 2004. We have a small seaside inn. We have a panoramic view of the bays, and we do a lot of events on property. Sadly, with COVID, our events are a little smaller, but we do, weddings for 300 down to a dinner party for 15. Our restaurant is currently open on a limited basis. Our tiki bar has been somewhat curtailed because of COVID, and our hotel is open, and we have a lot of guests coming to escape the city heat and just to get away and relax at the beach.
What are your most requested fares here at the restaurant?
Well, we have been developing our menu for years, and we've come up with a new kind of COVID-style menu. So our menu starts with small appetizers, works its way from some local clams and oysters on the half shell. We have fried clams, we have fabulous mussels, we do mule freak, we do Thai mussels, we do make bao buns, we go across the board. We make everything here. If we can, we catch everything, although I'd like to say we get everything, we don't catch everything, but we generally know the fishermen who bring them into us. We grow a lot of our own vegetables and herbs here on property, and if we do not, it's usually somebody we know who brings it to us. We get local corn from Donetski's farm around the corner. I have a cadre of ladies who take our cooking classes and also grow things for us and bring them in. So our menu, sometimes our specials are based on what comes in that day. It's really about what did we get and what can we do with it. Our dinner bestsellers, well, I would say the crustaceous pot pie is the perennial bestseller. Every time we try to take it off the menu, there's a hue and cry and we have to put it back.
I can't imagine. Oh my God.
It's pretty crazy that something as simple as a pot pie could be this popular, but last night we weren't really that busy, and almost every table that came had at least one pot pie. One table had 3 pot pies. It's just what people want when they want comfort and they're at the beach, and it just reminds them of summer or winter. It's very interesting, but it always sells well.
It sounds like you could be claimed as a farm-to-table restaurant.
We were farm-to-table before it was a catchphrase. We've been doing this for a long time. We've been doing gluten-free for a long time before it was chic, because people... Personally, I'm gluten-free. I had a fabulous comment last night from a young lady who, as it turns out, which I did not know at the time, she used to work at one of, Bluestone Barn, at one of the best restaurants in the country, farm to table. And she said, I have never been in a restaurant that has this many gluten-free options, but isn't pushing it. Because we're not telling people you have to have it, we just have it available. And if that's what you want, we'll give it to you. That's what we do.
Tell us about the rosés that you carry here.
Rosés, we carry some local rosés. We carry French, we carry Spanish. Don't forget, rosé comes from anywhere you want. But we're lucky that they do grow some great rosés on Long Island. And we're even at this point, we're making frosés for people because it's so hot out there. What could be better than a frozen rosé cocktail?
Oh my gosh.
Let me just add that I have a vodka that's made with rosé wine, so it's a vodka rosé frosé. I've been a chef since 1999, but then I came here and I was lucky enough to work for Buzzy O'Keefe, and he was the man who back in the 80s was actually introducing farm to table, but he wasn't calling it farm to table. His whole thing was, I want to get the food from the farm. I want it to be authentic. We want to be able to tell you where it comes from, but we're not going to tell you the farmer's name. We're just going to say it's local. Or, in New York, local can be from all the way up in Albany, but it was New York. And I just remember growing up that way. My grandfather had a farm. We grew things. We only ate seasonally. And it was just to have people in Europe lived. So when I came here, I thought it was amazing that in December you could get strawberries, although they didn't taste like anything, but you could get strawberries. And they would show up on menus. But we, at our restaurant, we only serve strawberries when they're in season. And it's not a very big season, but we're lucky that we actually grow them out here on the east end of Long Island. We're so lucky. We grow so much stuff, both in the water and in the fields. Okay, the inn is a building that was built in 1857. It's been here a long time. We have 4 rooms upstairs in the inn. Right now, our most popular rooms are outside rooms. We call them villas. There are a series of freestanding buildings. Some of them have a living room with a kitchen and a bedroom and a bathroom. Some of them are just a bedroom and a bathroom. They all have a little deck with a table and chairs, so you have your own private little deck. They all have cable TV, internet, air conditioning, brand new air conditioning. It works really, really well, much needed right now. And they have a fabulous view. And you can just walk across to the restaurant. Interesting. It's basically the township of Hampton, well, it's the township of Southampton, but it's in the Hampton Bays, the larger Hampton Bays area. Technically, this whole area is called Ponquogue, you know, all of these beaches.
Yeah, that's what it says on the map.
Yeah.
So I just found out from a restaurant in Southampton that you can no longer serve drinks prior to serving the meal. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
The new rule is that you must order food to go with alcohol. So a bar cannot exist as a bar. It still has to serve food.
That's very good to know. I don't think enough people know that. And that awareness would save a lot of unnecessary frustration and headache for restaurants.
Well, not just frustration and headache for restaurants, but for the clients. I think sometimes they feel that we're trying to blackmail them into ordering food, and they don't understand. We don't want to do this either, but it's a $10,000 fine every time we do that, so we don't want to get the fine.
Maximum capacity. You have tables inside, you have tables on your deck, and you have tables by the pier. How many tables is that all together?
That we can use at the moment? We have about 20 tables that we can use all at the same time.
Okay.
This is honeycomb from our own bees that we keep, and we serve in the restaurant for dessert on a dessert called Bee's Knees. Today we went out to the hive and we had to just take away some extra stuff, and this is what we got. We'll have some honey tonight, and we'll be pouring that over dessert.
Amazing. I've never, wow.
But if we didn't have to wear masks, you could actually smell the honey. We were so lucky. So we have developed a special drinking mask because of all the COVID stuff that's happening. So we make them ourselves. I sit at my sewing machine, kindly donated by one of our wonderful employees. And we have a mask that you have a little hole that you can put your straw in. I don't know if you can see that there.
That is amazing.
And then when I'm going to take it off for 1 second, take a deep breath. Yeah. It has a little flap on the back. So you pick it up to put the straw in, and when you're not using the straw, you put it down. So you have a fully functional mask. And then when you want to drink something, you stick the straw in and you have a drinking mask, and you're totally within the COVID mandate. And you can't just come in, because people have tried it. They said, oh, I'm just here for a drink. And we tell them, I'm really sorry, we can't do that. But if you order anything, a snack, French fries, Tuscan tots, get something, we can then bring you a drink. Sadly, because people are trying to work their way around the rules, they order drinks first and then say, oh, we're not hungry. But they've just caused us to break the mandate. So what we do and what everybody else is doing is we ask you to order your food. You just have to order it. Kitchen can start making it, and immediately we can bring you a drink. This is the inn spot on the bay. We are at 32 Lighthouse Road in Hampton Bays. We have a website. It's theinnspot.com, and on there you'll see our menus, you'll see all the information. We try to keep it updated every day. If you come here for dinner, for example, your menu is on a QR code and that takes you right to the website. Our Facebook page is The Inn Spot on the Bay. Twitter is, they're all the same, The Inn Spot on the Bay. You can see us, we're on Instagram.
So follow. Thank you so much, Chef Colette. Thank you so much for giving me this time. I know it's precious and there's a storm coming. So I will see you again later. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Noe. Very kind of you to be here.